So what do you do next? Once you've realized that your boss has come to a place of, they're in some space of megalomania. You know, you've watched all these power grabs. You've watched the backstabbing, dissension in your workplace. Some of you are high ranked at your jobs. And you want out. You want out simply because your conscience will not allow you to play this game. The best of us suffer from these things in this world, folks, in this society. Right? I try to get you guys to see that all of this relates back to narcissism. There's a sickness that the average person, is suffering from. Either they're one of the people who are employing the sickness and pushing it out into the bigger society, or they're flying monkey folks who have limited thinking capacities, and they're always, herded like sheep. So they go along to get along, and they play the flying monkey roles, and they help support this megalomania, this narcissism that you see and that we all suffer from. So it is a problem, folks. In every single aspect of everything, this behavior plays out. People who don't care about you, people who don't think you're worthy of anything, and their whole purpose in their lives is to suppress you and be on top of you. They have to have that control. They're obsessed with it. Okay? So you're at work and you're looking at the exit door and you want to get out of there. You're doing this every day. Every day you're realizing, you're counting up all of the reasons why you should stay versus all of those many, many things that make you want to leave. And you're probably right, because your gut instinct is telling you that you need to get on somewhere. So what does one do? One is in a situation where they have bills to pay. They haven't lined up any other prospects or anything, right? And, they're trying to make ends meet. And they're suffering with all of these games and stuff. And so literally there's a pressure from, just the things of the rungs of society, the things that are put on us. You have that pressure. And then you also have what you're dealing with on an emotional level, every day, where you have these specific people, could be your co-workers, could be your boss, but they're doing things. I've talked to you many times, folks, about these bosses who stalk and harass. And that just keeps being ramped up every day, because if it's not affecting you, they're going to keep trying to find those pressure points, the things that they think can break you. And so they're obsessed with this game. And it really is just a game, folks. You're tired of this shit. I get you. I've been there. But you'll have those bosses on various levels will try to assert their control in your lives. I've talked about, having you work. If you can't get another job, because if you're working another job, then that boss at the previous job will make sure that they do things to keep you from making a schedule at that other place, right? So they're going to keep you in a position with your economics where you're stagnant. You're not going to have growth. You're not going to be able to make more money and get yourself out of the situation. And it's all part of that chain of foolishness, that these people are holding on to. And it's attached to you, folks. You are joined at the hip to this cancer and this foolishness, and you want to free yourselves. And you're thinking in the right way, because you do need to get away from this stuff. Now, today we're going to talk about some quick methods, right? Because all of it relates back to how you're thinking, right? First of all, many of you are stagnant, as far as you taking action in these situations. You sit and you plot and you ponder over things because you're afraid. That fear is paralyzing you as well. Same fear that this other, oppressor is showing, right, or feeling or expressing. You're doing the same thing, and this is why you haven't gotten out of your situation. It looks like it's a hopeless situation, folks, but thinking is how you're going to get out of this box that you're in. Okay, you're in a trap. So what you want to do, that there's some technical things in this dog eat dog society that we live in. There's some technical things you have to, get under wraps. You have to get some money together. You have to have enough money to survive, because no one's going to give you anything. So you're going to have to figure out how to put away a little extra money if you're not able to work another job, because they'll eliminate that too if they find that out. So on every level, you have these challenges and things that are in your these obstacles that you have to get around in order for you to find peace. Peace comes within, but you're going to try to eliminate some of these external problems, right? So you can look within yourselves and realize who you really are. You don't know who you are, and this is why you just don't know how to take action. A lot of you had this put on you. You were children, and you were raised by narcissists, or you were raised by these dysfunctional people. And because of these reasons, they didn't give you the tools to prepare yourself for a hard world or how to deal, right? And that's where you're frustrated at. You don't know what to do. But you're going to have to save up money. That's the first thing. The second thing is you're going to have to think about your prospects. Where are you going to go? What are you skilled in? What can you do? Because you're going to have to know how to do something. In some cases, you can just take a job, just to take it, because really, ultimately, folks, in the end, in the bigger picture, these people literally steal from you. No matter where you go, no matter what type of job you get, they'll still steal. You'll still be a slave, right? So what you're trying to do is you're just trying to get from under the thumb of this devil, this person that you have, that you're dealing with, who's playing with your schedule. I told you guys, if you get a schedule and you work 40 hours a week, you're paying bills. Imagine your boss, just on a whim, because you didn't look at them long enough, or you were talking to someone and they got jealous, or whatever foolishness that was going on in their minds. They decide to make your schedule for the week, and they short you by 15, 20 hours. Okay? Not because there's a shortage of work or something. Just to do it, just to show you that I have the power, that I can play with your life, and I can mess you up with your bills and all of this stuff like that. And this is what they do, folks. No one above them is going to regulate this type of thing. So they're going to have free reign to just play in your fucking world and do whatever they want to do. This is why you got to get out of there, because do you want to work in an environment for the next 10 years of uncertainty, not knowing if this is the last day for you there, if they're going to fire you unexpectedly, whatever could happen to you. But you need to have your money together. You need to have a plan about where you want to go, right? A plan about how long you're going to stay at that job, because you're going to need to put in enough time so that you won't look like you're hopping all over the place, because this is the society that they set up, folks, right? And you have to follow these rules on some level, and that's playing a game in itself. I wish we didn't have to do this, but this is how it is, folks. You're going to have to come to a place where you're thinking in your heart and minds about why this is a bad situation from you. And then you'll have those good days, and you'll turn around. You'll say, oh, maybe I can stay a little bit longer. But you're going to come back. You're going to revisit the worst days, and they're going to keep coming and popping and showing their heads. And this is going to happen every whatever. Because what I want you guys to understand is that you are in control of your lives. You don't let that other person dictate how your life is going to go, because you're stagnant and you're paralyzed and you're afraid. I was talking to someone the other day, and they were having trouble on the job, and they were saying that that based on some of their financial obligations and stuff, they can't get their they can't get from under this rock that they're stuck under. And they were thinking about what they could do or how to make extra money so they could save up, and all of these things are things that will weigh on the average person, not being able to save money. Because that's the bottom line right there. Having that money is you being able to tell a job to go screw themselves. Right? And they put you in a position where you can't even accomplish that, because that's what it's about. Stepping and suppressing you, putting their finger on your neck, their foot on your neck. Okay? Come up with those plans. Think about all of those things, because they're very important, And maybe 5 years from now, you'll look back and you'll say, gee, I'm glad I did this or I did that. At the moment, it doesn't look like you're going to be able to come out of this, but you will. Hold on to the Most High, folks. Hold on to him. Okay? We'll do another video, and I'm on the go here, like I'm out in the field doing some stuff. We'll do another video, folks, tomorrow or something, and we'll talk more about this narcissism, this megalomania, right? And the things that are cursing us as humans in society, the things that are keeping us down. I love bad behavior, folks. But you know, I love when people get it enough to understand that they're in control. Ultimately, you are in control of your situation, folks. No matter what you don't want to face, that hard place that you don't want to go to. Maybe you have to, you know, work on less money, live under, you know, less ideal conditions, whatever those things are. But you're going to have to go through the fire, right, to get to the peace that you're looking for or something. Just think about that, y'all. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Pick up my book, I Love Bad Behavior. You can get the book on Amazon. Go over to my website, thinkbehavior.info, if you want to know more information on it. And you folks have a great day, okay? I feel bad for the people who are at work and just are suffering. You know what I'm saying? None of us like to do anything for this in this hustle that we have to do in life. But I just really feel for people who are between a rock and a hard place, okay? And they're probably going to have to jump out of a frying pan into an open pit of flames or something. And it's just sad, but this is the society that these fucking devils and fools have created for us. You know, use your mind. Think about, you know, eliminating certain problems and just take them step by step. And then, you know, ultimately you'll be able to get to that place that you were trying to, you know, get to. Okay? Take care.